Hi everybody, I'm Erin from TaroWorks, and this is the first installment of a 5-part series on field mapping. Field mapping is a powerful feature because it provides a seamless integration with your Salesforce database without having to write a line of code. In this series, we'll be walking through different examples of what you can do with the data you collect with TaroWorks. We'll start off with an introduction to the features we'll be using and some background information for the examples. In the remaining sessions, we'll walk through the different ways that TaroWorks can update Salesforce. But before we begin, let's review a few TaroWorks terms. A job is a task or series of tasks that your mobile user can complete within a single field visit. Here you can see a list of jobs available to this mobile user, like conducting an assessment or monitoring construction. Each job can be made up of a single task or a sequence of tasks, and there are 3 types of tasks. A view data task allows a mobile user to view a specific record from Salesforce. A view resource task allows the mobile user to access an artifact offline, like a document, spreadsheet, or video. Finally, there's a collect data task, which is the focus in this series. A collect data task is associated with a survey, and the survey responses are used to create or update data in Salesforce. Salesforce is a relational database in the cloud, which means rather than dealing with flat data in a spreadsheet, you can associate different tables for more powerful reporting and analysis. These associations are called relationships, and in Salesforce you build parent-child relationships between tables or objects. Parent-child relationships are one-to-many. This means that each parent record can have many child records associated with it, and each child record can only have exactly one parent record associated with it. In the example shown, we have a region object and a well site object. Region is the parent and well site is the child. Since a parent-child relationship was created between these 2 objects, I can easily see in my system all of the well site records that belong to the Amber City East region record. Now let's move on to features. There are 4 tools that work together to enable TaroWorks mobile users to dynamically interact with your Salesforce instance, and they are mobile record assignment, drill down hierarchies, task mappings, and field mappings. The first 2 features are used to pull data out of Salesforce, and the second 2 are used to push data in from the mobile device. Let's start with mobile record assignment. You can think of mobile record assignment as a big basket of data that is accessible by a particular mobile user. When you assign a record to a mobile user, the user not only has access to that record, but all of the child records of that record, and the child records of those records, and so on and so forth. Additionally, if new child records are generated for that parent assigned, they are automatically sent to the mobile user without any administrator intervention. A drill-down hierarchy determines what data is needed for a job. The drill-down hierarchy determined that for this job, I needed the region, well site, and well site member records that I have access to. The mobile user would start, after selecting the job, with selecting the highest level record in the drill-down hierarchy. If I select Amber City East, then I will only see the well sites that belong to that region. Then if I select Amber City East 10 as a well site, I would only see the members that belong to that well site in the next menu. It's called a drill-down hierarchy because the user is starting by selecting the parentmost record and drilling down through the hierarchy of related objects, selecting the relevant records for use in this particular job. Some of the values from the records I selected in the drill-down hierarchy can be pre-populated into my survey. This is due to a feature called task mapping. For a collect data task, the TaroWorks admin controls which values from the drill down are passed into which survey questions. When you pass in data, the values are pre-populated and not editable. The last tool, field mapping, allows you to connect specific survey questions with specific objects and fields in Salesforce, and not just to populate a single table like a spreadsheet. Using field mapping, you can create and update related data amongst many objects. You define your field mapping when you create your survey. So these 4 tools work together so that your mobile users can read, create, and edit the Salesforce data they need to do their jobs. Mobile record assignment pushes the data to the device. Drill-down hierarchies pull the relevant records from that big basket of data for use in a particular job. Task mapping allows you to pre-populate survey questions with values from records selected in the drill-down hierarchy. And field mapping allows you to control how all those survey responses feed back into Salesforce. Don't worry if you're new to TaroWorks and that's a bit tough to visualize. We're going to dive in and get our hands dirty in subsequent videos. Finally, I'd like to introduce you to a make-believe organization called Aquacomb. We're going to create TaroWorks jobs for Aquacomb in this series. Aquacomb is a social enterprise that builds wells, sells water filters, and monitors the health progress of the user community. Aquacomb has the following objects and relationships in Salesforce. The parentmost object is the region object, which is a parent of the well site object, which is the parent of a well site member object, which is the parent of a well site member visit object. Please join us for the next installment of the field mapping series, where we'll start by creating new records in Salesforce with TaroWorks. Thanks for watching and have a great day.